So we're here with Radical Something, and about to go on stage momentarily, about to rock in Chicago. And so, guys, tell me about the tour so far.
It's been crazy. This is the biggest tour we've ever done. This is a straight up full U.S. run. We're hitting a lot of markets we've never been to, markets that we have been to, and it's great. We've had Down with Webster on a bunch of the dates. We've had Out of Sight with us on a bunch of the dates. It's exciting, and we're blessed to even be able to go to travel and do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, same, man. It's crazy, bro. Tour's an awesome thing. It's beautiful meeting people. It's beautiful seeing new places. That's why we do it. It's the only reason.
Sweet. You mentioned Out of Sight, and before we get to anything else, you guys had that crazy track, Ghost Town. How was that in working with Kinetics, too?
Well, so it's kind of funny how it all happened. Josh and Jeremy and our buddy Mike Cash, who produced, Jeremy's Kinetics, sorry. They actually wrote the hook, the Ghost Town hook, like 3 years ago or something.
It seems like
3 years ago.
It was like a year and a half ago.
Wait. Well, anyways, it was a few years ago.
2011, because when I pulled it up in the email, it was
Okay.
2011.
So that was made a long time ago, and then we wanted to use it to make it a Radical Something track, and it was never the right time. And then Out of Sight actually made a version and put that out, and then we met Out of Sight, and we were like, yo, like, let's combine your version with our version that we haven't put out. And then it happened like that. We hit up a studio in North Carolina one night, and Loggy did his verses, and we had everything mixed, and then we just dropped that thing, man. And it's like, I love it. It's a great song.
We hit up Kinetics, Jeremy, like 2 days before, like, yo, you need to write something to this immediately and go record it. And he's like, all right, I can do it by next week. We're like, we're dropping this on, it was like Friday. We're dropping this on Monday or whatever. And so it was like a 2-day grace period. So
Writing my verse in the van, rapping to myself. We got it done. It's crazy. We went to this random, awesome. We ended up going off the beaten path to this crazy South Carolina studio. It was awesome. Met a lot of awesome people. Made some friends and memories. Awesome.
Sweet. So tell us, people that don't know Radical Something, what do you say first? Hi, I'm...
What do you mean, like when I introduce myself or introduce the band?
Like, Radical Something is...
Oh, Radical Something. I say I'm in a band. They ask me what it is. I say it's Radical Something, and then they say, you don't know the name of your band? And I say, no, the name is Radical Something. Therein lies what we're all about. It's just a crazy mix of awesome beats of reggae, hip hop, pop, and rock, and thrown together with soul, funk, reggae, more hip hop, more pop, more awesomeness, and just we just run with it.
It's hard. I think it's kind of hard to explain to people what we are. It's a little bit of you'll see the live show it's not really a band, but it's not really a hip hop act, and that's kind of how our music is too. It's like a hybrid between all that stuff. And so I'm usually just like, just check out the music and let me know how you feel about it. Like, tell me.
So tell us some of the artists that you've worked with and some of the favorites.
we haven't really collabed all that much. Obviously, we're really close with Kinetics and One Love, and we're close with them as a friendship, but we all appreciate their music and think they're really talented, and but Kinetics was like the only like real collab we ever had. And then Out of Sight we worked with, and we actually have a remix from our new album coming out that just came out with Mod Sun for one of the songs off that. And we've been working with Cisco Adler.
Cisco Adler is incredible. He's like, when we go into the studio with him, it's like he's like kind of like a father figure to us because we're young, and we have our recording process and our writing process and stuff, and he loves to mix it up and loves to challenge us. And so it's really fun working in the studio with him. We've worked with a bunch of different producers, people that people on the blogs, on the internet might not know of because, for whatever reason, producers don't really have the name, whatever. But we love it, And our whole thing is working with people that we're friends with, working with people we're comfortable with, and just making dope music. That's really all that ends up being, you know?
Tell me about some of your inspirations, some of the artists that inspire you.
Yeah, I mean, artists that inspire me, I'm just so in love, and even now, just with just massive bands that remain focused, down to earth, massive, and cool. Like, literally, Blink-182, Linkin Park, Incubus. Now, I am obsessed with Incubus right now. I think they're the greatest thing in the world. Revolution changed my life, and those are my bands right now.
Amos Lee, definitely my favorite artist. He's the reason I started making music. Matt Kearney, really love Matt Kearney. We've been listening to him a lot. I've been listening to a lot of country too. I've been listening to a lot of Jason Aldean and Sugarland and stuff like that. And it definitely it goes all over. Love lots of stuff.
So basically describes how all of you are.
Yeah.
You listen to everything and
We're all
you're
super
everything.
Different. We all like different kinds of music. That's that's why what we make is such a blend. We definitely cross genres.
And I mean, like all sorts of stuff, but I'm a huge EDM head, and I grew up on like Sublime and Rage Against the Machine, Nirvana, a bunch of grungy stuff, and I love hip hop, Dr. Dre, E40, all over the place, man. But just like, I don't know, probably just reggae type stuff is what I come back to. Soja, Slightly Stupid is probably one of my favorite bands. I actually got to play with them a year and a half ago, which was really cool for me and them, but like especially, yes, stupid head, but yeah.
Sweet. So let's move on to Write It Out. I want to ask you your favorite song, but I mean, can you choose your favorite child?
It's hard. I haven't found a song that I'm the full-on favorite yet. I like Harsh Mamelo a lot. I like them all, honestly. That's hard to ask. I have like, it's so weird when you go into recording process and you have these songs for a year and a half, and it's like you heard them thousands of times, and it's just kind of like when you listen to other people's music, it like reminds you of like a time in your life, or it reminds you of things. So it's like it's more like that with our stuff with me. It's just like they each have a special place in my heart, I think I know what these guys like.
Yeah, Pure's my favorite song from the album. It's probably my favorite song we've ever done. I just love it. I love how we wrote it, what it stands for. Just love it.
See, yeah, I love her, but you know what I just realized today? That when I got in my car, when the album was not out yet, and I was still trying to find little tidbits of stuff we could improve on, because we're listening all day to new stuff and new material, and that we're creating right now. And I mean, when I go back and I think of like the songs that truly I love Mustache, and I love Already There. And I mean, I love it, man, and I love everything else. But it's like, I always used to listen to those two a lot in my car, and I think that's a really good. I mean, I ask people, what do you listen to when you're in your car? Because to me, that speaks a lot about what you do, and then also in the bedroom, like when you're like studying or chilling or whatever. But Mustache, long-winded explanation, Mustache and Pure, and All There, I love them.
Sweet. So what's on the horizon? What's next for Radical Something?
Tons of shows. We got awesome announcements coming up. We're playing Hullabalooza November 17th in College Station, Texas. We're playing 7 shows with Time Flies and Chitty Bang on the Warning Signs tour, which is extremely awesome. We're all good friends, and it'll be good to get out, play some big venues with those guys, and rock out in front of a bunch of people. And then, I mean, music-wise, tons of music, man.
Yeah. Now that the album's out, it's time for us to start recording new stuff. So we'll be grinding, get touring for a while, and then go home for the holidays and start. We already have like 40 demos like already put together. We pump music out like crazy, but like new music, and then we'll be doing maybe a bunch of school shows in the spring, visiting a bunch of colleges, and then figure out what we're gonna do for the summer. Probably another tour, more new music. Yeah, it'd be cool.
So any last words for the fans? Just get in there.
Love y'all. No, man, just thank you to the fans. Thanks for the support, man. You're the only reason we do this, you know?
Infinity Beast, you guys rock. We did it. I want one of those shirts so I can cut off the sleeves. Oh, yeah?
It's you guys 3 right now.
Hell yeah, bro. Are they XL? Are they larges?
Largest.
I can deal with that. It's going to make me look nice. Love you guys.
My dude, I'm trying to tell you, simple with this just ain't right.